All right, y'all. I wanted to go over the last four problems with you all and teach you how to balance chemical equations. Okay, so I'm going to do this all in one go. Okay, so the first one we have is going to be 2Na plus O2. And on the other side is going to be Na2O. Okay, so we're going to have to draw this out. I'm going to use the blue blocks for my Na, and that's going to be another Na. And then this one is going to be together. I'm going to use the brown one. It's going to give me O2. Okay. And then on the other side, I have one tower of Na2 and then an O, right? Okay. So the first thing we need to see is this is balanced or unbalanced, right? So let's check this off. We have two blue. We have two blue. We have one oxygen here and one oxygen here, but we're have an extra oxygen. So this one is going to not be balanced, right? So this is not balanced, which means that we have to somehow fix this, okay? So we need an extra oxygen on this side. Best thing to do is always work on the side that has the least amount. So we're going to just see something and try. We're going to put a 2 right here, which means that we now have two towers of two sodium and one oxygen, right? So let's see. We can check it off. Yes, now we have this last oxygen. But now we have extra sodiums on this side, right? So now we're going to have to change this 2 over here to a 4. And when we add those two, this one is now going to be balanced. Okay, so this was not balanced, and then when we changed it around, now we have 4 plus O2, 2Na2O is going to be our balanced equation for this one. We're going to go on to the second one. All right, so our second one is 2NaNO3, and then we have 3NaNO2 plus O2. Okay, so let's see if this is balanced or not. So we have 2Na, so we have a tower. We need a nitrogen over here. Oh, there's only one Na, my bad. So we have an Na, and then we have an N, nitrogen. I'm going to make it green. And then we're going to have, well, maybe I can't put that together. Come on, blocks. There we go. And then we're going to put 3 brown here. Okay, for oxygen. So this one is going to be sodium, nitrogen, and now we have our oxygen, but we have two towers of these. So here we go. All right. And then on the other side, we are going to have 3Na. So this is our Na, NO2, and there's 3 of these. All right. And I'm only going to label one of these towers because, yeah. All right. So this is going to be Na. This is going to be N. Oops. O, O, and these are O, O. All right, so let's see if this is balanced. Well, we have two blue right here. One, two, oh no, three. We already know that this is going to be not balanced, right? Well, let's just keep checking to see what we need to do to balance it. Okay. So we have two green, but we need another nitrogen on this side. We have one, two, three of these. One, two, three of these, and then one, two, three of these. And so we need to do these right here. Okay. So again, I'm always going to tell you, so we have more on this side than we do on this side. So the easiest thing to do is to take this one right here, of course, and instead of two, we're going to change it to three. And we're going to build another tower. All right. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to check this off. Now we have all of our blue or um, our sodiums are done. Fantastic. All of our green is finished. And now we have three of these. So two of these we have, and that's good. But that means that we have an extra oxygen on this side, right? So, so close, so far away. Okay. So I think the best thing for us to do is because we could add an O2, but that's going to give us one oxygen and we're going to have one left over. So I think the best thing for us to do is going to be to change this three here to four, which means that I'm going to make another blue tower on this side. Okay. And so now I've got my oxygen on this side taken care of, but I'm missing one, two, three, right? So we go back to the other side. I know it'll end eventually. And you're going to put a four here, and then we have to add another tower to this side, right? All right. And then we're going to check off, well, this one and this one are good, right? Okay. And now we have an oxygen that's also good. Ooh, good. But that means that we have two more that are not balanced. So finally, we're going to add a 2 to this O2. We're going to add two more oxygens. And now, finally, this is balanced. Yay, us. Right? So it was not balanced before. We had to have four sodium, Na, nitrogen, oxygen three, right? And then on the other side, we have four, and now we have two O2. Okay. So that is our second problem. Wow, that was a long one. Okay. Let's go on to problem three. So our third problem is 2Al plus 3Cl2, and then we have A, L, C, L, 3. Okay. All right. So let's see if this is balanced or unbalanced. I'm going to use red because, why not? For A else. Okay. And then CL, let's go with orange this time. I know we usually use yellow, but it's really hard to see the yellow. So I'm wondering if we do it this way, if it will make sense. I know that's going to mess some of you up because I used yellow in the other one, but it'll be okay. So these are CL. All right. And then on the other side, we're having an AL, and then we have C3. Okay. So we can already tell, since we have two on this side and only one on this side, that this one is also not balanced. Right. Such a big deal. Ugh. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is, of course, add a 2 to this side because that's the easiest thing to do. And then I'm going to add 3 more over here. And then I'm going to check because I forgot to check before. My bad. Um, so check, 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 check. All right, we have 2 here. We have 1, 2 here. We might actually get an easy one, friends. Has this fixed the puzzle? I think it has. And so it was not balanced, but all we had to do was add a 2 to this side. And now look, balanced. Yay! One more to do. So we're going on to 4. Okay. 4 is 2p plus 3i 2, and then we have 2p I 3. Okay. So I don't know what color did I use. This uses dark brown for this one. So I have 2p's here. Why not? Okay. And for my eye, let's use light blue. Why not? And so there's 3 towers of these, and they are all iodine. Okay. So I, and on the other side, I'm going to have 2pi 3. Okay. So let's see. I think they might have mercy on us this time. I think this one's balanced. Let's see. Oh no. I messed up because I used the wrong color. Sorry. Okay. There you go. Okay. So this is going to be a P. These are 3 I's. Okay. So 2 P's are there. Yay. That's balance. We've got 2 here, 2 here. Yay. We've got 2 here, and we've got 2 here. Yes. And then finally, these 2 here. So this one is going to be balanced. And the great thing about balance means that we don't have to balance this equation. Hopefully that was helpful to you. If not, rewatch it or ask me questions. And we have a couple of other things coming up that are going to help you with this as well. I will see you in class.